Sorry about that this late start, folks, as I thought the game was later today for the Bobcats and the Gilmour Lancers. The Bobcats coming in after losing last night, 9-0. The Bobcats look to turn it around against the Gilmour Lancers. We have the youth Bobcat, who attends the Christian Academy for the Bowling Green Christian Academy. As Matt Brinkman will get the start in net for the Bobcats as he finished off the game last night against the Wildcats. He'll be joined by Caden Wisniewski and Casey Moore, most likely. Yes, it will be Casey Moore for his D partner. As that'll be the Bobcat third line, I believe, getting the start with McIntosh. Or no, it'll be mixed match lines with no Colby Joseph in the lineup for the Bobcats. We'll see Drake Joseph, Tanner Amos, and Camden McIntosh. Of course, Tanner Amos, the center iceman for this line. As we'll step aside here for a quick break for the national anthem. As I got a late start, so the camera tripod is still a little cold, so we're trying to loosen that up for you guys. As again, Bobcats, if it's still, hold on. Oh, shoot. It's not that one. No, it is this one. There we go. Yes. There you go. You'll just have to watch it. As off the draw, Bobcats able to get possession on the puck. As they throw it in front for Joseph, he slips and falls. As now back at the point, Wisniewski's shot was blocked by the Lancers. As they go the other way, intercepted there by Moore. Now McIntosh gets it out of the zone. In this back and forth first period so far, as Gilmour will ice that one down. So Bobcats with the offensive zone face-off. They'll send out their top line with Ethan Helvoit, Rhett Winger, and Hayden Joseph. As the Bobcats were able to keep the possession of the puck in the zone, it'll be Helvoit. Helvoit lost it, gets it in front, threw it back towards Hayden Joseph, couldn't find him. Now Rhett Winger behind the net, throws it over to Hayden Joseph, back to Winger. Winger tried to slam it through as he couldn't do so, as whistle will go with 14:06 to go in the period. Face-off will be Ethan Helvoit in for the draw. He'll tie his man up as now Gilmour exits the zone. They'll send it out. Icing will be called on the Bobcats, or on the Lancers, sorry. Is that a little better? Okay. So it'll be Ethan Helvoit again in for the draw. Easton Schick and Loomis is the D pair for the Bobcats right now, as Loomis can't hold it in. Now Gilmour going the other way. It'll be Winger. He'll slip and fall. He hit the boards awkwardly, as Schick can't get that one up to Hayden Joseph. Now Helvoit over to help out. Helvoit behind the net. Off of Schick and right back to the Lancers. They'll send a bin on the delayed offside. Minute and a half in. It'll be Loomis. Sells it down for Helvoit. Helvoit up to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph gets it out of the zone, but Gilmour collapses on him and turns it over. Gilmour sends it right back in. Halted there by Helvoit, though. Helvoit, he'll see some open ice, takes it, as Winger will head off for a change. It'll be Hayden Fox, first off the bench for the Bobcats on this line change. Off of Hayden Joseph and over to the Lancers. Now Schick controlling. JT Webb, he'll center this third line for the Bobcats, probably with Dempsey Fox as the other winger with his brother Hayden. Get Lancers throw it back in front. Shoot just went wide for the Lancers. Their shot tipped off the bar and over to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph skate to the Lancers. Lancers looking for in the slot, couldn't connect. And now Loomis up to Hayden Fox, couldn't get it out. Now Lancers, their shot will go. Chest save, Brinkman, he'll hold on to it. With 12:35 to go here in this first period. So you want to look, make sure that you're capturing the whole zone. You can see it on this one, but it's a little delayed. Face-off won there by the Bobcats in Wisniewski. Or over to Wisniewski, as it'll be Moore chipping it up. And right back to the Lancers, though, as they enter the zone back on side. First two are the Lancers down low. Back to the point. Their shot will go. Save Brinkman. It'll chip up in the air. Glove down by Moore, out of danger. Now it'll come over. Drake Joseph leveled his man. As Moore up to Drake Joseph. Skate to Tanner Amos. Couldn't connect. And now Lancers, puck possession in the zone. Threw it back in front. Brinkman with the save. Lancers shot again. Saved by Brinkman, as Wisniewski able to slap it down for an icing on the Bobcats. With 11:52 to go here in this first period. Face-off will be for Ethan Helvoit to take. He'll win this one. Over to Moore. Moore lost it behind the net to the Lancers. Lancers back to the right point. Hill shot. We'll go pad save as the shot was on the ice, as Brinkman able to cover that one. Again, the Lancers lost to the Bobcats at the Cold Turkey last year. Gavin Sudlow shut the door 2-0 in that shutout win, but the Lancers did get the ultimate prize after winning the state championship last year against St. Francis in overtime. Or not against in overtime, just against St. Francis. Now Gilmour behind the net. looking high, collapsed on him. Did Drake Joseph is back in the slot. Looking for that slot play are the Lancers. Of course, Cleveland is Gilmour is a private school. Hayden Joseph up to Drake Joseph. Drake Joseph's shot will go off of a Lancer and wide. First two are the Lancers, though. As it will come to, they'll go the other way. Hayden Joseph on the back check creates the turnover to come to Loomis. Loomis up to Drake Joseph. He'll hit the red line, and he looks to dump it in. He will, with Dempsey Fox finally on the ice as Lancers now going the other way. Offside, delayed offside are the Lancers, allowing Loomis to break it out with a free chance for a breakout. It'll be Braden Loomis. He'll have to regroup on his backhand, being forced back, turned it over to the Lancers. The Lancers send it low, over to Schick though. Easton Schick battling in the corner. I'll get help from Drake Joseph. And Easton Schick to come out with it, sent it up to Dempsey Fox. Couldn't connect as the Lancers corner him off. So it'll be the Lancers on the breakout now, as dangling around Hayden Fox, or JT Webb, as Dempsey Fox poked it back in. And now over towards the far side boards for the Lancers. They'll regroup. With 5 minutes gone here in this first period, still nothing. As Hayden Fox hit down off the puck. It'll be JT Webb now on the back check. Creates a turnover, but Lancers get it back. Can't get it out of the zone on the first try. Now they will. They go 2-on-2 into the zone around Moore. Now 2-on-1 down low. Shot was blocked there by Wisniewski. Now in the slot, Wisniewski up to Hayden Fox. Hayden Fox couldn't connect it as the Lancers send it in on the delayed offside. It'll be Moore. But Lancers beat him to the puck. Lancers now power move to the net. No one there as Wisniewski able to clear it out of danger. Shot will go just wide of Brinkman. Now it'll come over to Moore. Moore up to Dempsey Fox. Dempsey Fox threw it right into the slot. Shot will go. Blocker save Brinkman. Now Hayden Fox. He'll get it out of the zone as Bobcats trying to get the line change, allowing Gilmour right into the zone. Their shot will go save Brinkman into the corner. Now Wisniewski. McIntosh able to force it out with 6 gone in this fast-paced first period. Now it'll be the Lancers controlling. McIntosh corners him off as Lancers have to retreat. It'll be Tanner Amos on the forecheck. Drake Joseph creates that turnover. Moore lost it in the neutral zone. Gets it back. He'll send it over to the Lancers. Off of Drake Joseph and Moore. Now up to Joseph. Drake Joseph. He'll go in. Lost the puck as the Lancers forced it out. Now they'll go the other way, 2-on-3. Lancers, their shot was blocked there by Loomis. With 8 full minutes left as that shot was blocked there by the Lancers in front. Blocked their own shot. Now that shot was blocked by Loomis. Now Drake Joseph just trying to get the puck out as the drop pass for the Lancers couldn't work. It'll be Drake Joseph and Tanner Amos battling in the corner. Now 2-on-2 battle as the Lancer comes and joins the party. He'll peel it out. Back to the point. Their shot was blocked again by Loomis. As Amos just trying to get it out to Drake Joseph again. Blocked by Loomis and now rebound loose behind the net. Tanner Amos whiffed on the clearing attempt as he will now get it out of the zone. Icing will be called on the Bobcats. With 7 minutes and 33 seconds to go here in this first period. And it'll be Hellvoigt in for the draw. Now, shot was blocked there by Hellvoigt. Winger up to Hayden Joseph, couldn't connect. Back to the Lancers. They'll look to send it in as it went off of Loomis and down. Loomis now whiffed on the pass. It may have been tipped by a Lancer. And now Winger back to Loomis, over to Hayden Joseph. Can't get it out. Now he will get it out. Hellvoigt picks it up. Possible 2-on-1 for the Bobcats. It'll be the Lancers now gaining speed in the neutral zone. They'll dump it in. Easton Schick will try to get there first, but the Lancer beats him to it. Lancer number, I believe that's 13, now hits the slot. Number 5, Hayden Joseph sends him off the puck. Right to Hayden, back to Hayden Joseph. Still can't get it out. It'll be Loomis to play it. He'll send it over for Winger. Rhett Winger, of course, has a younger brother playing for the Bantam travel team in the youth hockey organization. Now Schick halted that clearing attempt up to Hayden Joseph. Back to the Lancers. They look to go 2-on-2, 2-on-3 now as Moore got off the bench. Schick finished his check in the corner. Over to Winger. Winger off the, just chipped it up and out as Helvoet stepped into a Lancer. Now it'll be Moore. Whiffed on a pass. That's a high hit. Nothing called. As it'll tried to find Ethan Helvoet. Cherry picking there for the Bobcats was Hayden Joseph, couldn't connect. 6 flat to go here in this first period off of Hayden Joseph as that entrance attempt was blocked off. Back down low to Moore for the Bobcats. Moore ran into the referee, created a turnover, and now Gilmour behind the net. They threw it back in front, covered up by Brinkman. 5:48 to go here in this opening period for the Bobcats. Still 0-0. Bobcats send out the third line with JT Webb and the Fox brothers. Face-off won there by Webb. He'll throw it over to Cash Wisniewski, paired with his brother right now, Captain Caden Wisniewski. As Gilmour threw it up in the air as it'll go off of Hayden Fox, just sticking out. Right back to Lancers, though. They look to go DDD. Nope, they'll fake it. Now they'll stretch pass up. Off of Webb's stick and down. No icing. Cash Wisniewski. He's hit off the puck. His brother Caden over to help out. Now over to Dempsey Fox. Back down to the Lancers. JT Webb, halts the progress of that. Now it'll come back to Cash Wisniewski behind the net. Cash Wisniewski left it for Webb. Webb throws it back around for Caden. Caden Wisniewski up to Dempsey Fox. Couldn't get it out. Now shot will go, save Brinkman. Again, with no Colby Joseph and no Cooper Feehan, no Nico Kuhn here for the Bobcats this afternoon. As it'll be Tanner Amos in for the draw. He'll win this one out of the zone. McIntosh now on the forecheck. Gilmour sends it right back in. Brinkman settles it for Caden Wisniewski. He'll use the net as a screen to help get the puck out for the Bobcats. Over the glove. Now Tanner Amos goes one-on-one against the Lancer. Amos takes it inside. Shot went just wide. Now Drake Joseph steps into one. Off of McIntosh as the Lancers able to get it out. Cash Wisniewski up to Tanner Amos. Amos on his backhand gets it out of the zone. Right back to the Lancers, though. Lancers go back to the D as that shot will be caught by Brinkman. He'll just hold on to it. With 4:17 to go here in this first period. As Tanner Amos had the good first chance there for the Bobcats. Their first good chance of the afternoon. It'll be Ethan Helvoet in for the draw. Helvoet ties him up. Schick sends it up and out. And now Winger, if he could get there first, would have been a 2-on-1 for the Bobcats, but couldn't get there. Now it'll be Loomis. Over to his D partner in Schick. Schick up to Winger. Lost sight of the puck there to Rhett Winger, the Bobcat sophomore, as Lancers retreat. They go D. Back to their D in number 4, Helvoet. Forechecking now Winger. Off of him, right to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph. He'll go into zone 1-on-3. Hayden Joseph dropped it to Helvoet. Helvoet, his shot was blocked into the crowd. Off of a Lancer. So it'll be Ethan Helvoet. He'll take the draw. In the Bobcat offensive zone. With 3:43 to go. Helvoet won it over towards Loomis as Hines, right winger in front. Right winger still can't get it over as drew a penalty there, did right winger. I believe it's going to be a cross-checking call on the Lancers. So the Bobcats will head to the power play. As right winger, the puck deflected right to him in front. He was all alone and tried to go wide on the goaltender. Couldn't do so, but he did draw a penalty. So Bobcats get the first special teams of the day. Man advantage for the Bobcats with 3:35 to go here in this opening period. It'll be Tanner Amos in for the draw. Amos tied him up. Now Schick over to help out, and Helvoit. Schick takes it over to the boards. I believe it's going to be Amos coming out with it. Amos threw it back to Helvoit, threw it back down low. Now Gilmour just trying to get it out. Helvoit knocked that down. Now Gilmour can't get it out still. Wisniewski off the glass. Keeps it in as Helvoit was knocked down in the neutral zone. Now Gilmour sends it out with Easton Schick to control. He'll send it over to Helvoit. Helvoit back up to Schick. Schick soft up to Amos. Has right winger on the near side as he'll create the turnover there with Amos over to winger. Winger kicks it over to Helvoit. Helvoit has no one at the left point, so he'll wait for his options. Looks over to Caden Wisniewski. Pass was knocked out of midair by a Lancer and down. Fresh 4 out for the Lancers as Brinkman thought about the quick up to Amos. Now to be Schick to control. Schick over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski, he'll send it across ice to Ethan Helvoit. Skates onto it, sends it low for Winger. Winger sends it back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski back to Winger. Winger has Amos in front. He'll send it, switch places with Helvoit. Helvoit, his shot will go wide. Over to Wisniewski with 40 in the power play. Amos peels it out. Looked at Schick, couldn't look to him as that shot was blocked. Back down low, right in front to Winger. Winger threw it back to the point. It'll be Wisniewski. Wisniewski, Helvoit, he'll walk. Now Schick, back to Helvoit. Helvoit thought about the shot, taking away the shooting line out of the Lancers. That shot was blocked over to Winger. Winger sends it back to Helvoit. Helvoit with 7 in the power play. Helvoit faked the shot here. Now he'll shoot, pad save. Now Winger as the Lancers back to full strength. Winger reversing back to Schick. Schick. Power move to the net. He'll shit off the puck. Now Amos. Poked it free right to Schick. Schick wants help. He'll get it from Amos. And now Amos walks in from behind the net. Amos still behind the net. Looks back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski over to Winger. Winger reversing to Helvoit. Good zone time here for the Bobcats. Helvoit gets free from his man. Helvoit on his backhand. His shot will go pad save. Leaves it for Schick. Schick threw it back in front. No one there. As the Lancers will send that one down. It'll be an icing with 57 seconds left in the first. Good chance there for the Bobcats on the power play. Couldn't get it to go as they'll send out Webb, Hayden Joseph, and Drake Joseph with 57 seconds left in the first. It'll be Webb in for the draw. Webb lost it. Lancers trip him up at the dot, but Bobcats control it back in the neutral zone. Moore up to Drake Joseph. Couldn't connect as Lancers go D to D. They look for the stretch pass as they go into the neutral zone. They'll dump it in with under 40 to play in the first. Moore up to Hayden Joseph. 4-on-3 for the Bobcats. Hayden Joseph. He'll cut to the net. Shot will go. Save as Webb was upended there. No penalty upcoming with 26 seconds to go in the first. See what the Bobcats do. They'll resend out the top line. After a quick rest with 26 seconds to go in this first period. Face-off will be to the left of the Gilmour netminder. Helvoit will take the draw. Helvoit won it forward, lost it to the Lancers who tried to get it out of the zone. Loomis realized he could have been beat as he'll tip that one down. Ice on the delayed offside. It'll be Moore with 15. Moore. He'll hit the red line. He'll send that one in on net. Pad save. Winger couldn't get there in time. No, Amos steals it. Amos threw it back in front as the goaltender will cover up with 3 seconds to go in the period. Amos in for the draw. Loomis already half clocked, looking for the shot after from the Amos face-off win, as Gilmour able to win that one as Loomis sends it towards the net with no time left on the clock. We'll head to the locker room, still tied at 0 between the Bobcats and the Lancers. We come back, second period of action right here on YouTube. Welcome back out here, Slater Family Ice Arena. Bobcats and Lancers still knotted up at 1, or still knotted up at nothing, actually. I meant to say at the start of the second period, it'll be the Lancers controlling off the draw. They'll send it in deep with Wisniewski first, too. Wisniewski up, can't get it out. Lancers shot will be sticked away by Brinkman. Bouncing puck, squirts over two players as it'll be McIntosh able to get it up. Amos can't control it. Now McIntosh up to Caden Wisniewski. Wisniewski uses it as a screen. He'll go on the rush. He was poke checked at the line. Now 2-on-2 battle. Offside are the Lancers. With 31 ticks gone in the second period. Still nothing. Hellvoigt in for the draw. He'll win this one cleanly over to Moore. Moore had to regroup. He'll regroup. Has Hayden Joseph on the far side. Wisniewski up off the glass and gets it out, but out of play. With 14:17 to go in this middle period. Still knotted up at O's. Face-off won there by the Lancers. Their shot will be blocked by their own man as Hayden Joseph. He looked to send it over to Winger. Winger. He'll send it in. And he'll go right in after it. As the Lancer passed it off his own net, back of his own net, and now they're on the breakout. The Lancers going dump it in. Loomis knocked it down into the corner. Loomis over to Schick. Schick couldn't corral it. Poked it free to Winger up to Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt gaining speed. He could go the other way. He's in Hellvoigt. His shot will go pad save over to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph sent it low for Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt. Winger went one way. Hellvoigt lost the puck, and now the Lancers going the other way, 3-on-3. Winger on the back check. Gets it over to Schick. Schick on his forehand rings it around for Winger. Winger off the boards, gets it out. Lancers send it in to off of Schick and into the Lancer bench. With 13:23 to go in this second period. BJT Webb in for the draw. He'll lose it. Lancers shot off the face-off. Glove save by Brinkman. Rebound over to the Lancers behind the net. Lancers work it out, trying to work it out in front. Work it over the boards. Now Dempsey Fox picked that off. Right back to Lancers in the slot. Shot went high. Racing over is Hayden Fox. Beat there by a Lancer. Now Schick boards a Lancer off. Lost it. Lancers now in the slot. Shot, pad save. Brinkman. And a poke check there by Brinkman. Hayden Fox able to get it out of the zone. Now Lancers send it around. It'll be Schick. Trying to poke it free. Lancers first two. Loomis. He's knocked off, but gets the puck out to Dempsey Fox. Up to Hayden Fox. 3-on-2 for the Bobcats if they can hurry. Now Hayden Fox, he'll send that one in on net as Webb crashes the net. Forces a face-off. The job there by JT Webb to drive the net. Even though the rest of his line went for a change, creating an offensive face-off upcoming for the Bobcats. Send out Tanner Amos, his line with Moore and Wisniewski. Amos tied him up as Moore went in. Now going the other way are the Lancers. Working against Joseph as McIntosh threw it over to the Lancers. Shot will go, sicked away by Brinkman into the corner. Moore left it for the Lancers. McIntosh can't. Pinched, no, tip shot by the Lancers, loose in front, just wide. Now Drake Joseph finishing his check. Now McIntosh could get there first. Lancers will have to regroup. They send it in on the late offside. It'll be Wisniewski. Reversing over to Moore. Moore. He'll skate to the red line and he'll dump it in. Now Lancers, they'll ring it around. Wisniewski holds it in at the line. Send it around for Amos. Amos Drake Joseph able to help out. Throw it back in front with McIntosh driving the net. Couldn't connect as the goaltender will cover up first to halt play. It'll be Ethan Hellvoigt in for the offensive zone face-off. Hellvoigt over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski back to Moore. Moore over to Winger. Winger. Backdoor to Hellvoigt. Couldn't connect. Good passing there for the Bobcats. Wisniewski up to Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt back to Wisniewski. Lost the puck, and now the Lancers going the other way. Possible 2-on-1 for the Lancers. Lancers now backdoor play. Pad save, Brinkman. Good save there by Matt Brinkman. The Lancers can't hold it in the zone as they go back in. It'll be Wisniewski. Wisniewski around one, has Winger going cross ice, or Hayden Joseph going cross ice, couldn't connect. Now Lancers take over with 4 minutes gone in this middle period. Poked free there by Winger, right back to the Lancers. They'll send it in this period of long change. It'll be Moore reversing for Wisniewski. Wisniewski back to Moore. Moore. Hellvoigt calling for the stretch as we'll go back in by the Lancers. Now it'll be Wisniewski. Around for Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph back to the Lancers. As Moore stepped up. Now it's a pinch on a Lancers into the zone. Threw it back in the slot right to them. Shot save. Brinkman still loose. Rebound. Hellvoigt diving, poked it free. Right back to Lancers. Shot was blocked there by Moore over to Winger. Winger can't get it out. Now Moore, second attempt, will get it out. Off of a Lancer, and icing is waved off. Fresh five out for the Bobcats as the Lancers set up on the breakout. As Joseph will take a Lancer down, and that'll be a penalty. So Drake Joseph to the box for tripping. It's the Bobcats shorthanded. We'll keep the same four out there with McIntosh, Amos, Schick, and Loomis. And of course, your biggest penalty killer in Matt Brinkman. It'll be Tanner Amos in for the draw. Amos tied him up. Lancer is able to get the puck, though. McIntosh forces pressure, creating that four-man box for the Bobcats. Now it'll be the Lancers back to the right point. They'll look down, back deep slot. Their shot will go wide. Now Amos chopped at it, can't get it out. Now Lancers. As Lancers working back to the right point, reversing now to right circle. They'll walk in. Their shot will go blocked away. If McIntosh get there first, they'll have a chance to send it down, and he can get it down. Amos in a foot race, he's sent off as the Lancers beat him to him. It'll be Hellvoigt first off on this penalty kill. As it'll be the Lancers breaking into the zone onside around Schick on their backhand, going for the wrap. Now Lancers back to the right point. Off of Winger's skate and back to the deep slot, now left circle. They'll walk in, back to the slot, Aaron pass, and Hellvoigt forcing them back even more. Hellvoigt took a tumble. He slipped on his own. Now Lancers into the zone around Winger. Their shot will go wide. It may have been an indirect pass with 40 seconds to go in the power play. Lancers now walk in the slot. Shot was blocked off over to Schick. Schick, he'll risk that one all the way down. Loomis will remain out there. Wisniewski first off the bench for the Bobcat defense. Winger sends his man off. Lancers still on it though. Lancers back to the left point. Over the left circle. Back to the deep slot. Aaron pass, couldn't connect. Now it's Loomis' turn to come off the bench. Come to the bench for Moore. Looking for that stretch play are the Lancers as the Bobcats kill the penalty with 7:50 to go in this second period. It'll be McIntosh. Turn it over. Right over. Poked free by Wisniewski. Now Lancers back to the point. It'll be Drake Joseph. He'll go the other way. Drake Joseph leads the rush. Has Amos drive the net. Drake Joseph, his shot will go. Glove save. 7:43 to go here in this second period. Still nothing. It'll be Tanner Amos in for the draw. Amos tied us up. Over to the corner. Wisniewski pokes it down low. McIntosh forces it over Amos. It was over to help out. Gilmour walked out, though, with the puck. As Drake Joseph's stick was lying on the ice, Hayden Joseph aware. He hopped off for him. Shot will go wide of the net. Now to be Tanner Amos and Hayden Joseph battling. Hayden Joseph lost it, gets it back. Now Wisniewski up to McIntosh, couldn't swing it in. They're going the other way of the Lancers. Number 20 poked it free. It'll be Hellvoigt up to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph just cross-checked, nothing called. Now Hellvoigt goes the other way. Hellvoigt one-on-one. Hellvoigt takes it wide. His shot will go just high. As Wisniewski thought about the pinch, as he'll poke it free. And now Moore gets it up. Sent to Lancer down. Lancer crossing into the slot. Now Wisniewski up to McIntosh. Can't get it out. It'll be Moore on his backhand up to McIntosh. McIntosh still can't get it out. Lancers walk in. Their shot will be just wide. May have been blocked off by Hellvoigt. Now Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph just tries to get it out. It'll be sent in to Wisniewski. Wisniewski off the glass. Still can't get it out. Now Gilmour. Back in. They look down low in the slot. Working into the slot. Their shot will go save Brinkman. Big save there by Matt Brinkman with some good offensive zone time for the Lancers. Hellvoigt won it back to Hayden Joseph as Brinkman will come out of his net to cover that one. With 5:49 to go. Hellvoigt again in for the draw. Hellvoigt wins it over to Loomis. Loomis reversing for Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt on his backhand. Hayden Joseph let it get out of the zone. Winger now on the forecheck. Winger forced the Lancer back. Now Lancers on the break. Around Hayden Joseph, 2-on-2 into the zone. Through the D, Lancers threw it back in front right to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph chipped it up and out over towards Winger and Hellvoigt. Couldn't connect. Now Hayden Joseph up to Winger. Icing will be waved off. With about 5 to play in the second, still knotted up at 0. Off the glass, Lancers get it out. Schick up to Loomis, up to Amos. Amos, Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt has his stick lifted. Now Hellvoigt and Winger battling. Winger will jump off. Dempsey Fox stole it in neutral ice. Forces it, trying to force it in, and Loomis over to Schick. Off the boards up to Hayden Fox. Hayden Fox poked off his stick. Loomis now going the other way. Possible 2-on-1 for the Lancers as the Lancers send it back over to Webb. Webb up to Dempsey Fox. He'll get it into the zone. As Webb trying to force it in deep. Lancers intercept that attempt. Lancers now Schick. Sent it off the boards. Lancers send it in a delayed offside. Brinkman over to Loomis. Loomis up to Dempsey Fox. Dempsey Fox over back to the Lancers. They'll send it in. Loomis brings it around. Gilmour can't hold it in. Oh, it'll be looking for that stretch pass off the pad. It was a shot from Loomis as he was just trying to get off the ice. And now Bobcat with the line change. It'll be Schick sending his man off. Drake Joseph Over to Schick. Now McIntosh. Over back to Tanner Amos. Amos, he'll dump it in. McIntosh on the forecheck. And now Gilmour going the other way. Good breakout there for the Lancers. Gilmour with the drop pass. Now possible 2-on-1. Shoots and scores. Lancers get on the board first. Good play there. Good breakout all the way through. And it's 1-0 Lancers. The Bobcats trail 1-0 here late in the second. It'll be Drake Joseph now on the puck. Over to Amos. He'll send it in. Gilmour netminder out of his net, plays it. Now Lancers send it in. As it'll be Wisniewski behind his own net. He'll try to reverse it, turned it over. Got it back, and now back to the Lancers. They send it through the crease and wide. Now Joseph. He'll carry in 2-on-2 with McIntosh. Drake Joseph. He's upended, nothing called. As it'll be gloved down by Wisniewski. Right back to the Lancers. Now Drake Joseph on the forecheck. He'll send his man down. Now McIntosh and Drake Joseph. Lancers send it in. It'll be Moore with just about 2 to play in the period. Turned it over right to the Lancers through the slot. No one there. Lancers back in the slot, intercepted there by Amos. Amos got it out, but not to Drake Joseph. With 1:50 to go in the second. 1-0 Lancers. Wisniewski up to Joseph. Icing will be called on the Bobcats with 1:44 to go in the period. It'll be Ethan Hellboyd in for the draw. Hellboyd won it back. Over to Loomis. Loomis rings it around for Hayden Joseph. It'll be an icing on the Bobcats. I believe that was 9 seconds came off the clock there. So they'll redo this face-off. Same 5 out for each team. It'll be Hellboyd again for the Bobcats. Hellboyd one over to Loomis. Loomis again, try take 2 up to Hayden Joseph. This one won't have enough for an icing. Now winger. Hayden Joseph has a chance here. Hayden Joseph over to Hellboyd, not hard enough on the pass. Now Lancers going the other way, possible 2-on-1. Their shot through the crease and wide, up to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph, he spun around, nothing called. Lancers still in the zone, through the check of Hayden Joseph. Schick forces him wide through the slot. One-time bomb from number 4, tipped into the back of the net. With 58, they're going to talk about it as the Bobcats calling it. It was with a high stick. Right now the call on the ice is a goal. So 2-0 Lancers as they'll say the goal stands.
That's a big miss,
Lancers get one in the last minute of the period. 2-0 Lancers. Off the draw, it'll come to Loomis. Loomis up to Drake Joseph. He'll get it into the zone. It'll be McIntosh. Now Joseph steals it behind the net. Drake Joseph has McIntosh going to the net. No one there. As it'll be the Lancers now on the breakout with 35 to go in the period. Lancers halt up in the left circle, send it low. Back behind the net. Their pass was blocked over to McIntosh. Over now to Wisniewski, who he whiffed on the clearing attempt. Lancers back in. Lancers backdoor play just wide. Now Lancers wind up fire. The shot was blocked, still loose in front. Drake Joseph pokes it free. With 6 in the period. Lancers try to get this one to the slot. Nothing there as Amos able to send it around. As the whistle will go, Gilmour gets 2 goals. One questionable, one was a really good breakout play. But they'll head to locker room up 2. Bobcats trail 2-0 when we come back. Third period of action right here on YouTube. Welcome out here to Slater Family Ice Arena. Welcome back out here, Slater Family Ice Arena. Bobcats and Lancers again. 2-0 Lancers after 2. Bobcats still without a goal this weekend. So it'll be Helvoet in for the draw. He'll get tied up as the Lancers send it back to Winger. Winger back to Moore. Moore up to Hayden Joseph. Lancers took it over. Puck sent in by the Lancers. It'll be sent over back to Helvoet. Helvoet off of a Lancer as the puck will find Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph tried to find Winger, couldn't find him. As the puck got through Brinkman on that clearing attempt, I missed it. On the entrance attempt, it went in. As it's 3-0 Lancers with 14:23 to go in this third period. Face off won there by the Lancers, now up by 3. As Bobcats send it right back in. Now Lancers going the other way. As they errant pass off, delayed off as they touch up with 14:3 left in this third period. Face off won there by the Lancers. Off of a skate right to Loomis. And now Loomis controlling. He'll send it off the boards and out. Right back in go the Lancers. As it'll come over back to Webb. Lancers send it back to the point, no one there. So it'll be Lancers now controlling. They'll send it up. Loomis. Lost it up to Webb. Webb up to Drake Joseph. Joseph up to Ethan Helvoet. Skate to stick. He'll carry the offense. 1-on-4. Helvoet takes it wide. Hayden Joseph. Now Helvoet lost it. Off of Winger, still in the zone. Ethan Helvoet takes it into open space, fights through 2 Lancers, trying to poke it free up to Winger. Winger, his shot will go stick side by the Lancers. Now Hayden Joseph back to Loomis. Loomis's shot will go sticked away again. Now Winger up to Loomis. Loomis to Hayden Joseph, leaves it for Helvoet. Helvoet lost his man, and he'll try for the short side shot. Now Hayden Joseph getting it low to Helvoet. Helvoet fights through 1, stays up, switches spots with Easton Schick. Now Helvoet has it poked off his stick right to Loomis though. Loomis threw it in the slot, no one there. Now Helvoet. Hayden Joseph, now Schick will walk in. Schick, his shot will go, blocker save, still loose in front, right to Loomis. Loomis, his shot was blocked and out of the zone. Now Schick, he'll send it in. Winger will remain out as the Lancers send it right back in against the Bobcats. It'll be Moore. Gets it up to Drake Joseph. Joseph. Lancers send that one wide, but they have to tag up. That shot will be blocked away by Brinkman. Loomis left it for Webb. Webb over to Drake Joseph. Drake Joseph off the boards, can't get it deep. With 11:20 to go in the third. 3-0 Lancers. Moore up to Webb, couldn't connect. Now 2-on-1 down low for the Lancers. Their short side shot will be saved by Brinkman. Again off double bar Now by the Lancers, that puck will be sent down for an icing on the Bobcats with 11:03 to go in this third period. Ethan Hellboy in for the draw. He wins it over to Wisniewski. Gilmour pokes it free though. And out of the zone as Gilmour touches up. Face-off won there by the Lancers. They'll send it in. It'll be over to Hayden Joseph and now Ethan Helvoit. Now Wisniewski carries it in. Helvoit. Now Lancers going the other way against Moore. They turned it over. Now it'll come to the Lancers. Lancers looking for the stretch pass right to Moore. Moore off the boards, gets it up to Winger. Couldn't connect. Now Lancers able to send it in. It'll be Wisniewski. The glass up to Helvoit. Helvoit. He has open ice. He'll take it through center lane. Lost it. Now it'll be Ethan Helvoit going for the hit. Lost the puck. Gilmour walks in. Their shot will go wide. It'll come to Hayden Joseph. Helvoit back to the point. No stick for Helvoit as they look back door and they score. 4-0 Lancers here midway through this third period. So it looks like the Bobcats will head to the power play. No. Yes, they will. So Bobcats to the power play after the Lancers picked up an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. With 9:46 to the Bobcats to the power play. Amos in for the draw. Amos wins it. Over to Helvoit. Helvoit over to Wisniewski to Schick. Schick pass to Helvoit was blocked and sent right back in. Aaron pass there by Wisniewski. It'll be Schick. Up to Winger. Winger takes it low. Winger behind the net. To Amos. Amos over to Helvoit. Bobcats have the power play set up with 1:15 to go on it. Helvoit low to Winger. Winger swaps places with Helvoit. Back to Helvoit. His shot will go off the shoulder as Amos was being blocked out of the play by the Lancer defenseman. That'll be Helvoit. Up to Wisniewski. Wisniewski takes the open ice. His shot will be off of a Lancer stick and high and out of play. with 8:29 to go in this third period. 43 seconds to go on the power play for the Bobcats. We'll send out the second unit. Tanner Amos, Drake Joseph, JT Webb, Wisniewski, and Schick. Face-off won there by the Bobcats. Joseph, he's hooked up, nothing called. And now going the other way are the Lancers. Possible break here. Shoots and saved by Brinkman as he poked it free. Lancers still on it, though. Now Lancers, they look to reverse, go D to D, kill some more time off the clock. Webb, now 2-on-2 into the zone of the Lancers. Now it'll be Moore. Up to Webb, couldn't connect. Sent back in. Wisniewski. Up to Amos. Amos. As the Lancers are back at full strength. It'll be Cash Wisniewski out there with Casey Moore. Icing waved off. As it'll be Cash Wisniewski. Over to Moore. Off the glass. Can't get it out. Lancers take it back. Now behind the net. Lancers. No icing as halfway gone in this third period. Lancers up 4-0. Winger. He's upended, nothing called. Drake Joseph battling down low. Winger as well. Now Lancers over on the far side, icing called on the Lancers. It'll be Helvoet in for the draw. Helvoet won it right to the Lancers. The Lancers won it. Around Winger. Lancers gain speed into their offensive zone. It'll be halted by Cash Wisniewski. As it'll find Hayden Joseph. Lancers back on it. They throw it in the slot. Deflected wide by Winger. Poked out into the slot by the Bobcats and Cash Wisniewski. Now Cash Wisniewski. Yep, to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph up to Winger, one-on-one. We're at Winger. Takes it wide. He falls down. Gets the puck over to Helvoet. Helvoet sends it low for Winger. Leaves it for Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph left it for Winger. Winger on the net, threw it back door. Play for the Bobcats couldn't work. And now going the other way are the Lancers. Tipped in there by Hayden Joseph. JT Webb fresh off the bench. With under 6 to play. Poked free there by Loomis, right to Webb. Webb turnaround shot was blocked, or that was Moore on the pinch, that was. Now Webb threw it over to Amos, couldn't connect. Now Loomis, he stick checks a Lancer over to Moore. Moore left it for Loomis. Loomis off the boards to Drake Joseph. Joseph just trying to push it in. As Chatfield up to Amos. It looks like we're going to get a penalty here. Not sure from what team. They're going to get both Webb and a Lancer. So we'll still skate 5 aside. It'll be Ethan Helvoet in for the draw. Down 4-0 of the Bobcats. Under 5 to play. Forcing it up, Hayden Joseph. Loomis fell down, shot will go wide. Hayden Joseph chipped it up to winger, couldn't connect. Now Lancers back in. It'll be Chatfield. Took a wrong route, got it up to Hayden Joseph though, who lost it. Lancers, Hayden Joseph. Now it'll come right free to the slot for the Lancers, poked out by Helvoet and winger, but right back into the Lancers. Winger dropped it to Loomis. Loomis's pass was blocked off. Chatfield able to send it around. And Helvoet poked it out of the zone. Now Lancers back in. Their shot will go sticked away by Brinkman. Caden Wisniewski up to Drake Joseph, kicked it back to Amos. 2-on-3, 2-on-4 now. Amos and Dempsey Fox into the zone. Amos through everyone, lost it. Drake Joseph now going the other way of the Lancers. 2-on-2. Drop pass. Shot will be blocked there by Cash Wisniewski. Now Dempsey Fox up to Drake Joseph, couldn't connect. With under 3:15 to play in this final period. As the Lancer made Drake Joseph miss. As Lancer's shot was blocked there by Cash Wisniewski, lost his stick. He'll pick it right back up. Pass now, shot was blocked. Right to Drake Joseph, who will send it down off of a glove of a Lancer. Looks like that hurt him. Now Amos. Now Lancers back in with under 2:40 to play. Brinkman plays it away for Cash Wisniewski up to winger. Winger. Now Drake Joseph. Winger to Amos. Amos up to Drake Joseph. His shot will go paddled away by the Lancer netminder. Now winger fights through. Helvoet poked it free. Helvoet as believe that's we're at winger. Bobcats will send out Hayden Joseph, Reagan Cordes, and Ethan Helvoet. It'll be Matt Brinkman. He'll play it around. Back to the point. Shot will go. Pad save Brinkman. Throwing it back in front over to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph will carry it in. Over to Reagan Cordes. Now possible 2-on-1 for the Lancers. Good play there by Braden Loomis to prevent that. Now behind the net are the Lancers. Back through the slot, Helvoet. Helvoet will carry it with Reagan Cordes. Ethan Helvoet. His shot will go glove save. There's 1:21 to go in the game. It would be Tanner Amos in for the draw. Amos tied him up. Back to the point to Cash Wisniewski. Over to Casey Moore. Moore send it low for Joseph. Over to Dempsey Fox. Dempsey Fox. Drake Joseph throws it down low again. Now going the other way. are the Lancers. Around Cash, Wisniewski through into the slot. Shot will go blocked in front. Lancers send it low. Now to come to Tanner Amos. Amos and Dempsey Fox battling in the corner with under 40 seconds to play. Drake Joseph just gets it out. Around Tanner Amos. Now Cash Wisniewski poked it free, but Gilmour able to hold it in. Moore. As it'll find the Lancers and back behind the net. Now Moore takes it back with under 7 to play. He'll try to get it out. Lancers one last shot. Bobcats will lose this one. 4-0 final. As they'll be back in action tomorrow afternoon against the Perrysburg Yellow Jackets for a league matchup after falling still scoreless this weekend. This game is then brought to you all on YouTube.